Still looking for pieces.
Damn, that's crazy.
That shit is wild. Yo,
Because when that shit exploded, it went.
What up, guys?
Welcome to episode 5.
I'm covering him.
All right.
Not that you want to see him anyway.
All right, let's start.
All right, we should start, boys.
Oxymoron.
Get in your seat, man.
Oxymoron in stores.
Knock, 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 hit the floor.
Hit the floor. Check it out. Oxymoron by ScHoolboy Q.
All right,
anything off
serious face. Hello, everybody. I'm just kidding.
Welcome to the Rap K podcast. I'm with my brothers here, Chris Plea and Amer.
Chris, please. All right. See, first of all, you rookies, you know what we got to do.
Let me fix my mic, bro.
I'm ready.
Yeah, y'all trying to get clapped, huh?
I'm ready. Ready?
No
3,
Meek.
2.
Hey! That hurt my ear.
That actually worked.
That was actually pretty
Welcome to episode. What we on? 7 now? 7?
Six.
7.
Sickest.
Well, 6.
Episode sickest.
Episode
Sickest.
sickest. Welcome to the Rap K podcast. I'm Chris Platte. I got my cool guys with me. I got Chris. I got Amer. I got Adi in the building.
What up, boys?
It's a good week. We got some good music. You can tell by the Q vinyls. We're gonna be talking bullets. But before we get into all the new music, because there were some drops.
Yeah.
There were some drops. These are some court documents.
Oh, Lord.
P.
I still
Diddy
can't believe it.
is on trial, fighting for his life right now. There's a lot going on.
Well, that's an over exaggeration.
I mean, is he? I mean, dude's got to be faced at least like 400. No, like
Oh, I guess that's true.
like
Yeah.
probably like 80 years. No joke.
Yeah.
I don't know.
ridiculous.
I don't know how that shit works, but P. Diddy, a lot of nasty stuff has been going around, a lot of accusations, and
Disappointed but not surprised.
Who did
Yeah,
we say? Usher,
I mean,
Meek?
there's been. Let's be real. There's
Usher,
been like
Meek.
people saying shit about
There's something
P.
with
Diddy
young,
for years.
young Miami's cousin or something.
Yeah. Oh, YK Osiris, but one of the new drops was one Meek Mill, and
Which I
there's
don't
rumors
believe.
that they
I
were,
still don't believe that.
coitusing.
There's a lot of
coiting.
evidence, if you will.
Yeah.
Of
There could be evidence, but
not
could be fake.
them, but like them just being, not that there's anything wrong with that.
Okay,
but
I don't want to spend too much time on this topic, but like, what was the evidence? Like, what do you? Like,
certain
what do you
photos of
think?
them together, certain
Backbone.
videos of them together,
No, bro, hold on. What do you mean certain photos of them together?
like where they're kind of like leaned in to the point where it seems like they're leaning in a little too much to each other. Videos
No,
of them
bro.
like, there was a video of Meek Mill calling him daddy and shit.
No.
Yeah.
Stop.
Could be a deep fake. I don't know. Who
well,
knows
bro,
nowadays?
AI.
Hey,
I blame
AI,
AI.
guys. We have AI. We have
Yeah,
all
we
this
have
shit
AI.
that can make this stuff fake.
I blame it.
But yet again, bro, people talk on the internet. You know what I mean? People always talk. Talk shit. Talk their shit. But like, listen,
Yo,
Why is he talking so fast?
his submarine is sinking right now.
Oh, bro.
oh yeah,
At
big
this point, we're
time,
stuck.
big time submarine sinking.
Control.
Control.
But
Control.
All right, listen, for real though, people can make shit. Up,
No, they
bro.
can.
They can make shit up.
They can. I don't know how much of this is.
But P Diddy, I
made up.
believe. I always doubted you, my friend. I'm sorry.
You can't. There's too much evidence. P. Diddy's just not a good
Didn't
person.
Academics say something too? Oh yeah, Academics was the one that was like reporting on the thing, and so that's why.
Shit
So
is
Meek started going at Ack on
fucking
Twitter
ridiculous.
and being like, they're trying to divide and conquer and all this, and it was just like
I mean, the shit is.
the
Fucking
more
ridiculous.
the more this man made tweets, like the guiltier he looked.
Yeah, I know.
Like it was just like, bro, you just gotta flower boy that shit.
Yeah.
I saw one tweet
You just gotta
exchange.
flower boy that shit, man. Drop an album.
Although I'm not personally a fan, but it still pops up on my timeline for whatever reason. Andrew Tate tweeted at him and said, or tweeted just
Oh, yeah.
tweeted without tagging
This
Meek
was
Mill,
wild.
I think,
The top
and
G?
said, "Wait, so who's gay?" No, I don't say that around me.
Wait,
Anyway,
what'd he say?
He said top G or whatever
Top
he goes
G.
by. But anyway,
That is the top G.
he's
Top
fucking
G.
he's a fucking weenie. Anyway,
Yeah, he is.
uh,
Bald fuck.
So yeah, fucking bold. Anyway, so Andrew Tate was like, "Wait,
Not
so
Meek
who's
Mill's
gay?"
type.
Well, I don't even think he tagged Meek Mill. And then Meek was like, "Ain't you the one who has sex trafficking charges?" And then Andrew Tate was like, "But answer the question." And someone pointed out like neither of them answered.
Yeah.
Like they're both deflecting at that point.
You guys are both guilty.
Yeah, you're both guilty. Neither of you said you didn't do it.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
That's crazy.
Meek's Twitter has been crazy. I'm gonna see if I can find.
Shout out Meek Mill.
Guys, yeah, you dropped an EP that
Again,
the boys
It's
like.
fire.
Which is a great
It's
EP.
fire.
Perfectly
job.
fine if that's the case. Just
Hey,
be honest. Just be honest
let
with
him
yourself,
do what
man.
he wants. I
Let him
don't
do what he,
care.
let him do what he
But
wants.
the music is fire.
And
End of the day.
P
that
Diddy
his legs?
probably should
What
go
the
to
hell is
jail.
Bro, yes,
They
this
wanna
is
see me
legs with
fall.
surprise. What the fuck is this?
What is that,
What am I
bro?
looking?
Hey,
Oh my
They
God.
want to see
No.
him fall, but he'll never sell his soul.
No. On a real note, though, that EP was low key fire. All 5 songs were hits. Bangers.
No, all of them I added to my favorite playlist.
No, they're all good.
Dude, like
Literally.
they were all
Meek,
good songs.
Good job.
Yeah.
Clapping songs,
not
but also
watching, by the
clapping
way.
cheeks.
Hey, he's not watching.
Yeah, I'm
this, by
not.
the way.
Yo.
He's not watching this, by the way. But if you
I
are
think he
Meek,
has a lot of other things to worry about
Yeah.
right now.
if you are Meek, hey, just don't tweet.
Yeah,
Just don't tweet. No, we're just having fun. Who knows how this all gonna play out? But now
we know.
y'all see how bad they want to stop you
When we said his album was good.
when you drop independent music. So he's basically claiming that they're just out to get him. And my response is, Meek, I don't think they're out to get you.
Is Meek Mill even actually independent?
No, he's still with Is he still with
Yeah, is
Rick
he?
Ross?
Probably not.
MMG. He's got
I
to
mean,
be.
maybe,
Yeah, so what the fuck
maybe
does
not
that
if
mean?
he's tweeting he's independent.
I
I
don't
don't know.
think I don't think he's with him anymore. Really,
Yeah.
he's
I
independent.
mean, I get, but like, are you really gonna like?
What?
Are you
What are you
really gonna
doing?
claim
Podcast, I
the?
just got to get a video real quick.
you-
All right, dude. Take your time. We're not recording or anything.
Are you
Jesus.
really gonna claim the independent thing when your whole career was built off not being independent, though?
I don't know. Yeah, he's basically saying they're
Alright,
trying to
fuck me then.
attack him for all the good stuff because he is doing a lot of good stuff with prison reform and a lot of community stuff, and so they're saying
No,
like
he's a good dude.
he's
Why'd
trying
you
to
have flash?
he's trying to take him down.
Yeah. What do you be doing at home, bro?
Yo, what the
This
fuck?
Yeah, like,
the
yeah,
start of
yeah.
this has been so disorganized.
It has, but we're having fun.
We are.
Loki, this might be the best podcast so far.
I just hope both teams have fun.
I just hope both teams have fun. Yeah.
All right, next topic.
Yeah, no, I'm looking to see if there's any of the funny tweets.
Honestly, let's just
I don't think
on the
they are.
closure. Meek Mill, I know you're not watching this, but I might as well say it. Dude, live your life, do what you want. Your music is fire, bro. I don't care, bro. I wish I
Lit-
could rap like him.
Live your true self. That's all I can
Exactly.
say.
No, honest to God though, the intro is so fucking fire. Like,
Yeah, I
you
do have to check.
listen.
I know. I haven't
You gotta
listened yet.
listen
I
to
do
it.
have to
The
check it
intro,
out.
it can compete with Dreams and Nightmares. Even though Dreams and Nightmares is the best Meek Mill song for me. But
No, like literally, like the transition from when he was like, it sounds like Dreams and Nightmares. You know how he had like he was
Yeah.
spinning on like a soft beat, and then like the beat kicked in.
Yeah.
That's
Just like
literally
that.
what this sounds like.
just like
yeah,
that.
that's-
Insane.
Dude, I honestly like some
Well,
of
that's
the
the
best.
formula that works for him.
Well,
literally.
some of the best songs come from that formula because like
Yeah.
it really it's world building.
Like T. Grizzly,
it's a
First Day
little
Out.
out of the realm
Yeah.
of hip hop, but
Like Dr. Whoever.
You know,
Dr.
everyone knows
Whoever.
the song
facts.
"Stairway to Heaven" by Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like they wrote that song specifically to like it continuously builds on itself. It's like
Mm-hmm.
an 8-minute song, but it keeps building, adding instruments, adding things towards the end, and they wrote it in that way. And like that's like a really foolproof way to write a really good
No, it
song.
definitely
But
is.
it is hard to do because you have to fuck with the formula. It's not like
Not every artist does it.
verse chorus end. You know, you have to like really world build and shit. So.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an easy thing to do, so I give him credit.
That's the thing. Not every artist does it, and I respect them for that. So
No, I mean, yeah, no, musically he's very talented. Everything,
he's hella talented.
and he's a good guy. Gives back to communities.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that this became the news this week, but you know,
Yeah.
But hey, all jokes aside, smart for him to drop. Like
Honest to God.
he is being
Because he's the talk of the town right now. So
right now he is literally trending on Twitter like
Yeah.
number one.
Yeah,
And
he's smart
his-
for that, for dropping
his
that.
album, his EP is fucking fire, dude. He's
And-
got a song with Future and Fabio on it.
all publicity
Well,
is good publicity.
separate songs, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, separate song.
But honestly, yeah, good EP.
But
overall.
anyway, can we talk about Blue Lips?
Yeah, let's talk.
Can we
about,
jump into it?
Let's talk about Q.
Let's talk about Q.
Let's
yeah.
talk about
Fire.
Q
That's-
for the 170th time,
That's the one. That's
Fire.
which is a great album.
That's the one.
13 out of 18 tracks for me. What do y'all say?
It is fantastic.
It's a 70%.
I'm gonna say 14 out of 18 for me. There's like 4 songs I didn't really. I don't want to say I didn't like. I just didn't really care for them much. But I give this album a solid B plus.
Yeah.
It was like damn near perfect.
It's up there. There's honestly, in my opinion, there's no skips. I don't really have a song that I dislike in general. Like, there's ones I like more than others.
I can
but
tell you which ones I didn't
Definitely
really
a
care
C
for.
plus for me.
beginning to end, very, very, very solid fucking good piece of music.
Okay, I can
like,
tell
overall.
you the intro I didn't care for.
Yeah, but he didn't. That was
Well,
just
yeah,
an
that's
he
just-
didn't even really
yeah.
like rap on it or anything.
It still
so-
counts as a song though.
I guess
It does.
by
It
track
counts as
list
a song.
standards. Yeah, that's true.
I did not care for what was the other one? Nunu. Did not like it. I know Chris said he liked it.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll get into that.
We'll
one
get
now.
into that.
Man's over there eating ice cubes.
Lost Times was
You can probably hear
okay.
that shit.
You definitely can, because I can hear it from
Damn,
here.
can I talk?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Anyway.
let the man talk. What the
Damn.
fuck?
God, we're disrupting the pod, bro.
Listen,
Jesus
you're the one
Christ.
chewing on ice cubes.
Anyway,
Listen,
talk
Crenshaw.
your
Can you
shit.
listen?
Pop your
Crunch
shit.
talk?
Crenshaw.
Oh, Crenshaw.
Because you're wearing a Crenshaw hoodie.
Yeah, he didn't realize
Shout out
that.
Nipsey Hussle.
Anyway, shout out Nipsey.
R.I.P.
I didn't really care much for Lost Times either. Like, I liked it, but I didn't. Like, it was
Oh,
weird.
that's one of my
He
favorites.
tweeted
one's
that
fire.
that was actually written in 2021 and that's his favorite song.
Really?
Yeah.
Or was it? Wait, was it Lost Times or was it?
New. He
No,
said the
no,
drum.
No,
wrong.
Time Killers. My bad.
No,
Oh,
you're still
Time
wrong.
Killers. is
Which one
fire.
was it then?
You liked both of those songs, bro.
Which one was it?
God, yeah, I have to like know this guy. It's mine, bro. Let me tell you the songs we liked. These are the songs that we
Okay,
liked.
but there's
Man
songs
gets
that
a
you
haircut.
liked.
Todd's way different.
But there was songs that you liked that I didn't like, and there were songs that I liked that you didn't
Hey,
like.
shout out Ben the Barber. What's up?
Yeah, they buttered you
Anyway.
up, huh, Adi?
Honestly, it might have been a 15 out of 18, to be honest, now that I think about it. Regardless, fire-ass album. It was better than Crash Talk.
We didn't like Germany '86, but we will.
No. I like Germany
Well,
86.
I
You didn't.
So, anyways, I didn't. So, I mean, I don't.
Anyways,
I don't
next
know,
topic.
I don't really care if you. What do you mean next topic? We just started talking about Q. Anyways, Germany '86. It'll take
Gets
time to
under
grow.
skin so easy.
It'll take time to grow.
Well, what we figured out yesterday, Q was born in Germany in 1986, so that's
Right.
like kind of the whole thing.
That's the title.
Yeah, so that's the title.
I mean, yeah. Cool.
that's what our investigation
But
concluded.
what was I gonna say? I
Had
don't
my
know,
best
yo.
detective on the case.
I don't like the Rico Nasty track at all.
You're
That's
tripping.
Top is not great.
That
I'm
is-
with you.
that's probably the only take I'll say.
I'm
is
with
crazy.
you.
You're tripping.
That's
on
pro-
that.
that's
That song
potentially
was
the
bad
hard.
mixing.
It's potentially the hardest beat on the whole album.
tripping.
For one.
It's horrible.
It's a cool beat, but it's definitely
know.
not mixed right.
What
Like,
was missing except
that,
for the mixing?
That's the issue.
the same.
That's
thing.
Yeah, but I listened.
Plus,
but
also,
no,
it's really not like in
Was
my opinion,
Kanye's
that
album
great.
mixed all the way, and this guy still liked it?
Okay,
Kanye
I can't
West.
speak for a man with poor taste. I can only speak for me.
Buddy, my taste.
I,
way
I
better.
did listen to it when I listened to it on AirPods today. It sounded a lot better than it did on the speaker last night.
Oh, definitely. When I listened to it in the car, it sounded perfect.
It did for me with the beats the second listen, but
It was good. I liked
don't
it.
care.
Q and Rico Nasty, they need to do another song together.
I-
That's
I enjoyed that a lot.
That shit was
Random
fire.
shit
I
ever.
like that song.
It was
a lot.
That I don't
fire.
even like. Like, why do you throw on a Rico?
Okay,
Nasty?
you like Vultures. Shut the fuck up.
Vultures is a good album.
Rico Nasty is hard, honestly. She
No,
It
she's
is hard,
she's
bro.
dope.
The only thing I liked
She's
about her
dope.
was her XXL freestyle. That's all I liked. The
This
other-
guy, this guy, all he cares about is that XXL freestyle.
No, I'm
Dude,
just
her
saying,
shit-
that's how
Same
I-
with Anderson
But
Paak.
like,
You
how
ever
do you
see-
hear of people?
you ever
XXL freestyle.
You ever see
Doesn't
her-
matter. Listen to the projects.
Man, fuck the
Yeah,
project,
she-
bro. It's trash.
She's done shit with like Kenny Beats and shit. It's fire, dude. She's,
Yeah, no,
no,
she's
she's a good
talented.
artist.
No, this guy. all
This
he
man
cares-
is single-handedly keeping the
He
bills
literally
on
jumps
at
into.
double
Hey,
XL.
he comes up to me and goes, "Did you hear the new XXL?" No, bro. I don't keep up with that.
Bro, nobody
Wait, was
does.
she in it this year?
No,
No,
it
she was
just
like-
No, that was like years
3,
ago,
4
right?
years
Yeah, I was
ago.
about to say. It had to
No,
have
this
been
It
was
a
was
while.
2019.
I don't even know who was in the XXL cipher this year.
This year?
Adi could tell you.
I can tell you no problem.
Well,
Who was
they're-
in it?
They're doing it for summer.
Oh, wasn't SoFago in it?
Yeah, but that was last.
That was last year.
That was,
Oh, well then, fuck me then.
I think was this your Babytron? Last year Babytron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know anymore. That tells you
All
how
right,
much I don't keep up.
Schoolboy Q, guys.
Schoolboy Q, fantastic album.
Yeah, I
Is that
really,
all you had to say?
No, fantastic,
Fantastic
bro.
album.
What else is there to say?
I mean,
the guy
um,
made 4 fucking. I don't want to say classic. No,
it's up there.
Crash Shot's
he
not a
made 3
classic.
Huh?
Crash Shot's not a classic, and we damn sure can't call this a classic in 24 hours.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like he made.
But I could say as of right
3
now,
classics.
as of right now,
So, yeah,
I think it's a
classic.
better album than Crash Talk.
It is.
No,
I
I still love Crash Talk though.
Adi,
No, me too.
before I go,
There's nothing he said that he's done that I don't like. But
Basically, to me, the dude is the king of Cali. To me,
That's
because name one more California artist that has all good albums.
Kendrick,
Kendrick Lamar.
aka the person
Oh
that's
shit, he is from
that's
Compton.
been running
Fuck.
his fucking label.
Well, okay, two people from TD. They're running Cali.
No, TD is running.
What were you gonna say though?
Me?
Yeah, to me.
I was letting you get your thoughts off before I cook.
Well, I already have my.
Yeah,
thoughts.
you like 13 of the 18.
Yes.
But what do you think of like the album as a whole? Because this is different. That's
It's
what I'm
definitely
getting
it's
at.
definitely something I didn't expect. I thought it was a different way. I thought the whole album was gonna be like Pig Feet, like the track Pig Feet. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like that's the whole album, but like this is different. But honestly, I still like it. I didn't expect to like it this much.
And when you listen to it front to back, it really keeps you on your toes. Like
Yeah,
it,
it's like it
it
you'll come back.
changes, it evolves. There's so
Dude,
many.
Ohio changes so
Oh,
much.
Yeah,
Ohio
there-
was so good.
It was
Shout
so
out Freddie
good.
Gibbs.
Low
And
key,
you're-
that was probably one of my favorite tracks.
It's so
Gibbs
crazy.
is
Like
so good.
you're like turning into a Freddie Gibbs fan.
I am.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Honest
am.
to God, even though he had like, what was it, like 40 seconds on that track,
Yeah.
it was still fire.
It was
Bro,
still
it
good.
was so
See,
fire.
when the beat first starts to change, I was like, okay, here comes Freddie Gibbs. Like, this is a typical Freddie Gibbs track. This makes sense. And then, boom, it went for another 3 minutes before he came on for like the final
Yeah.
40 seconds.
No,
It went
it was
pretty
fire.
long.
I loved it.
was-
Blue Lips is gonna be in my rotation for the next couple of months. I'll promise you that.
Another artist. I wasn't even. I knew he was gonna be on it, but like, I thought I was not gonna like it. Absol, bro, he impressed me big time.
He honestly,
I honestly
impressed him.
did not
Yeah,
expect that.
because you never really listened to him like
I
that,
never really
right?
listened to
So
him like
I mean, hey, if that gives you enough to go back and listen to Absol, like it's
Listen
worth
to
it.
her.
The only song that he's heard from Absol is when I showed him when I first graduated high school. It was 100 Stacks with ScHoolboy Q.
And Mac
And he
Mac
liked
Miller.
that.
That's Mac Miller on the chorus of it.
Yeah, and he liked that song. That was really the only song he fucked with.
You were so excited to say Mac Miller.
I'm a fan.
You
What
were
did
so-
I
Just like how
you were
say?
excited
Rest,
to say
Mac
Kendrick Lamar.
Miller. Mac Miller.
rest in peace, my goat. Whatever. No, yeah. I mean, These Days was a great album. Absol's a fantastic rapper, so it's nice to see that. At
I'd
least
recommend Herbert for him. If I were to have him
See,
listen to an Absol album. Adi probably.
I mean, I guess it's the most accessible, but at the same time, I mean, These Days and Do
To
It
be
Thou Will are
honest,
both great
I
albums.
wouldn't
Control
recommend-
System is his best, though, I think.
I wouldn't
Well,
recommend
yeah,
Herbert
and
for him.
that's what's crazy, dude. For years, when I was in high school, I used to like. I mean, and it was true at the time. My favorite song for years was "Terrorist Threats" with him and Danny Brown.
if I were to recommend any Friday, because this is my favorite, it would probably be These Days.
I'm not really into Danny Brown either.
This
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's an acquired taste for
Dude,
sure.
Danny Brown, like this was like a ScHoolboy Q version of Danny Brown, and that's what I want to get to with this is like, look, if I'm being honest with you, I don't know how I feel about this album. That's where I've landed. This
That's
is
so weird to me.
This is so. I don't think it's bad.
Wait, which album?
Q, what Blue Lips. I don't think it's
Oh.
bad, but it is so experimental. It is so left for Q. Like, and I could tell the effort that was put into this album, and yet it's not fully connecting. There's moments like he's changing he's doing a lot more flows than he normally does. Crash Talk was really actually in Blank Face. He really has the same flows consistently, but
Which
then
al-
Crash
which
Talk,
albums? You said
Oxy and Blank Face, and then Crash Talk is the first time he kind of
Stepped out of the box. a little bit.
changes his flows a little bit, but the production is
He tried to go mainstream with Crash Talk.
Yeah,
the
see, that-
production is safe. But this one, the
Yeah.
production is crazy. It's all over the place.
I
The
love it.
sequencing. Yeah, no, I like the production. And there's times when he's rapping his ass off. Times like First, Time Killers, Blue Slides,
Yearn,
Yearn. Yeah, Yearn.
Thank God for me.
Thank
It's
God for me.
crazy.
Pig feet is
yeah.
disgusting.
Like, he has so
he's
many
good.
good
And
moments.
honestly, his flow's very strange on it, but Cootie's is super fucking tough. If you-
I loved it.
It was-
I
that's
think
one I
that
didn't like.
middle section of the
You don't
album
like
I don't
Cooties?
really like, or the movie.
that was probably one of my favorites.
Oh,
to be
see,
honest.
yeah,
I'm
no,
still
Cootie's
up
actually,
in the air
when
about
I
Ohio.
heard when I heard the
Ohio's
first like
great.
initial drop on YouTube or whatever, I was like, I don't know, but then going back and listening to it in the
No,
context,
I liked it off first listen.
well,
I honestly did.
one thing that me and Chris were talking about when we were listening to it is that this very clearly seems to be an album that needs to be listened to as a full piece.
That's what I'm getting at. This is an album that you should not have your final opinion today. And that's very different from a lot of the music. So first and foremost, I appreciate this album because this is an album that's different. And this is an album as somebody that listens to hundreds of albums every year. This is one that's different. And I enjoy that. I think that's why I liked Igor, because it's just, regardless of if I actually like these songs or not, I like that it's different. I like that
Took a chance.
that this is creative. Now I
Stepped
actually end up liking Igor.
Stepped out of your comfort zone. Yeah.
Like so that part of Q, I really want to give him the fair time because he clearly put a lot of effort into this to really sit back, because I'm also trying to pick up what he's saying, because like Q has always been very clear and direct with what he's rapping. This is the first time where I'm like, hold on, you're saying some shit and I'm catching some of it but not all of it. So I'm going to sit with this project for a while. I'm going to listen to it a couple of times before I really, really feel like I know where it's at. Because this feels like a transitional album for Q. This feels so different than these three. And I don't think we're ever getting anything like these three again. I think this is the start of a new era of Q. He said he's going to rap till 80.
That's crazy to start a new era at, like, I mean, not that, like,
you're in your 30s, bro. Like,
Yeah,
that's what we've seen it with Jay, we've seen it with Kendrick, we've seen it with all these artists that, like, when they age, that's why I'm excited about Uzi. I can't wait till Uzi's 30.
No,
I want to see what Uzi does.
No, it's a
30.
great thing. Trust me. I love it. But it is interesting to see, because for a long time, the narrative has been that it's a young man's game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's what pops. But when you have such a fucking monumental following like ScHoolboy Q does, that's what's nice about it, is that he can experiment. He can do these things, and it's still going to work. Like, because he's just so good at what he fucking does.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
And this is also the first album that he doesn't have, like, Kendrick doing background vocals and stuff. So I was wondering about that because of the whole, like, TD thing.
well, we were going over credits.
I mean,
and
obviously
stuff
I know
yesterday.
they're cool, but
So Devin Malik, who's featured on 2 songs and on a lot of the production, so he's been a producer in TDE now for some years.
yeah.
And I guess my theory last night to Chris was that it seems like this is the guy that he's pushing
Yeah.
at the moment, because what it seems like is he was a producer for TDE. Turns out he could rap. And Q was like, fuck it, jump on these songs, you know, whatever, or let's get in the studio and whatever.
Which was smart because the dude killed it.
Yeah, no, he killed it.
I didn't like the one song with them, but I like the other.
Which
I
one?
like. I don't like Lovebirds.
See,
I don't like Lovebirds.
Lovebirds was my favorite one.
I don't like I like Back in Love.
Back in Love was good too, but Lovebirds was good.
Oh,
in
no,
my
he was on
opinion.
3 then, because he was on... Oh, no, that was Childish Major that was on Pink
Yeah.
Feet, my bad.
Yeah.
With Childish Major, shout out to him. That was dope. We looked him up yesterday. That's a dude
Which,
that's
to
been
be
floating
honest,
around Dreamville
what
and
part
TV
did he
for a
even
while.
have? Because I barely heard that guy. on
He
there.
had the first
Wasn't he like
the
the
first
lip?
verse.
Yeah.
Wasn't he that?
the
and
part
he
where it was
also-
like let or whatever.
Yeah,
Wait, that
yeah.
was cool. I thought that was cute.
No, his cadence is similar, so it's a little hard to
sound
differentiate.
the
But
same.
So do you think?
I'll point it out to you.
Do you
after.
think that
Yeah.
Q? Do you think that I'm not trying to take it there, but do you think that Q, in a not a diss way, but do you think he really focused on TD? Because this is the first time too. He has no Travis Scott. He has no SZA. He has
doesn't
no
have
big names.
features. Yeah,
He really went just all him for this album, pretty much.
biggest name was
And
probably Absol,
Was
to be honest.
Freddie Gibbs.
And Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah,
Freddie
those two.
Gibbs, Rico Nasty, and then
Yeah, Rico
that
and
one guy
Absol.
who is very clearly an LA rapper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the
On
guy
mo-
he let
on
spit
movie.
the whole track,
Dude,
bro.
Yeah.
that song,
Yeah, Q.
That
movie,
song
right?
was
Did
fire.
Q have
That
any
song
vocals
was-
on that whole song?
No,
He
just
does at the
talked in
beginning and then at
like
the end.
30 seconds.
Yeah, like
Right.
like 30
Total.
seconds.
But it's fine. It's a good song.
yeah,
it's
it's
a
a
really
good
good
song.
song.
It was
But you've seen them do that. It was like you know, on the Black Panther album,
Yeah.
Paramedic with SOBRB
Oh,
or whatever.
Better call a paramedic in the street.
Yeah,
and
no,
then he's
sure.
just gone. And then
So
he's just gone.
I love
Yeah.
seeing them work with like
Yeah.
painfully LA artists. That is
Yeah.
like
I was gonna say.
when I heard the stomps, I looked directly at
hold
you.
on.
I was
Do you
like, oh,
think-
this is gonna be
Do you
your
think
shit.
that? Do you think that though? My point is, when it comes to this TDE, like this is very TDE focused. So, do you think that was intentional? It has to be, right? Like it has to. Not in a diss to Kendrick, because I'm not starting that. I don't think they have issues. He's literally went on interviews like months ago and said Kendrick's my guy. He's my sensei. All that shit. He's the greatest. But I think he made it intentionally clear now that SZA's gone or going to be gone. Kendrick's gone. I think he's looking at himself as he's the guy for TD. That's the conversations we've had. It's like he's kind of gonna, him and J-Rock are gonna be like the lead head honchos. Absol too, but Absol's not as active as Q.
Yeah, I think Absol's fine with the position that he plays.
Where I think
there.
Q's gonna take a leadership role, and so will J-Rock. So I think that was intentional with this album. Let me not get the A-list features. Let me just do TDE. Pretty much.
Which is fine because
Which is dope.
Which is dope. I'm not saying
like
there's
that
anything wrong with
because
it. I just think that was done intentionally.
I think this sounded a lot. This sounded like the most like an album that Q really wanted to make.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It didn't sound like again, I still love Crash Talk, but it's like a lot of it can feel a little phoned in because of the big A-list features. So I think stepping back from that and focusing on
Like Chopsticks doesn't feel like a ScHoolboy Q song.
no, like that, that kind of thing.
Chops is, hey, it was still good.
It's-
though.
I'm not saying it's not good.
It's a good song. Or Water with Lil Baby doesn't really feel like it's cool. This it's weird because it's so far left for Q, but it still really felt like he was there the whole time. So it's a really hard album.
Also
to
got
perceive.
rid of a lot of that gruff in his voice too.
Yeah, which is kind of nice. It's showing his voice, like his maturity. His voice is maturing. He's maturing as an artist. He's kind of gotten rid of some of that more nasally kind of ear piercing thing that he would do in the past. Which there's nothing wrong with it back then, but I see where he's going in this direction now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two things I wanted to point out for this album was, number one, the snippet that was on Twitch. I don't know if you remember that. It was the intro with the piano,
Yeah.
and then he kind of jumped into it. It was like the really Cali beat.
Yeah.
I'm so mad. People on YouTube, when they go back to that video, you can see like newest comments. Everyone's saying, "Why the fuck didn't y'all put this on the album? Will this be on the deluxe? Where the fuck is this?
He
this
said
track?"
something about not doing a deluxe. He says he had a bar about
Which
that.
is gonna upset me, bro, because that song should have been on here. If he would have put that for the intro, that intro would have been.
He's probably gonna
flames.
drop it as a single, probably.
I think
don't
it's
want
already
this
on
as-
record here how I feel about deluxes, but so I'm happy with the album as it is. But
Yeah, no, I'm
I am,
good
but
with
I'm telling
it.
you-
This is
I want
art.
more
That's-
Q, but I like it as a body of work.
Yeah,
But if
that's
you would have
what I'm
heard this
saying.
song that was on the fucking stream, dude, it is insane. Like, I need this track. Like, it's not even like I want this track. I need this track on the album because it would have blew it up crazy.
Yeah.
But
I
the
don't
guy
know.
that was on
maybe
movies,
it's one of those things where it became other songs. Like it just changed over time.
well, that's the thing. It was supposed to be the track before.
Yeah,
Big
just
Feet.
chopped it up in between.
Yeah. So yeah,
So-
maybe that's what it is. Is like, because didn't it kind of sound like the Blue Slides piano? Because I kind of vaguely remember it, but it's. You okay? Okay. But I was so confused by that part because I'm sitting here and I'm just like, when I'm listening to the album, I'm processing it because it's a full album, and this is what I go to, Adi, with like Vultures, like not to make it a whole conversation, but this is what I'm talking about. These ideas are fleshed out. These are finished ideas, and that's why to me this album is very, very entertaining. So
I liked it.
I'm entertained by it, but I don't know yet all the way how I feel. I may even end up liking Crash Talk better, but I don't know. I really appreciate this for being what it is. Like this, listening to this album, these songs are good, but I feel like you get so much more when you listen to the album front to back rather than throwing these songs on a playlist,
But
which
I
I'm
thi-
going to do. But
I think that's.
But that's what I
like
like.
that more though.
yeah, I agree.
that there's not
His whole concept was to get people to enjoy the album more and not just throw it on a playlist.
Because honestly, there's so many albums that I've listened to that I'm like, oh, this whole album is really good, but then I only return to these couple of songs that were like the imminent fucking bangers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like then I kind of lose the rest of the album where it's like this one, it's like you start from the top, and I like that. I like that with this album. I think
agree.
it gives a. I think you're right. It seems like a new awakening for Q.
It's a new era. I don't think we're ever getting any of these three albums again. And I think there was some elements of blank face production. There's one or two times he sounded a little like Oxymoron, but like for the most
There
part,
was
this
one
is a pretty
song-
different Q.
Yeah,
and
there
I'm,
was
and
one
I'm cool
song
with that.
we were like, oh, this sounds like some Oxy era, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm blanking on which record that is right now.
But that's okay. We don't need that. We don't need.
I don't want
him
my
to-
artists making the same albums.
Yeah, we don't want him to repeat the same thing. You know, I like that. The fact that we're so taken aback by it is the best thing for it. You know what I mean?
agree.
To me, I don't know if you guys can agree with me, but two more things. One, the guy that was on Movies, I forgot the name.
Here, I
That
got
rapper
the
that
track
had the
list.
whole entire song for himself.
AG
Here, it's right here.
or AZ
AZ Cheek?
Yeah. Tell me he did not sound like Rumble. You know who Rumble is, right? The
Like-
Cali artist.
I don't know if I'm familiar.
The guy made
Untouchable?
Touchable. I
don't
just
know.
tapped his shoulder so I know that he is touchable.
No,
You never heard that?
I'm honestly I'm blanking.
Listen to Rumble, then listen to that.
face.
But The real thing I was going to say was, okay, Pig Feet, that sounded like a track that could have been on Oxymoron,
Yeah, I can see that.
right?
Yeah, for sure. No,
It
absolutely.
had like that old school Q feel to it. And that's probably why I loved it the most.
It's crazy to me that I don't like the Absol and the Freddie Gibb records.
That's insane. That's
As a-
honestly
I like
crazy.
them, but
You're
you don't.
You're just
You're a
your
hater at
opinion.
this
Your
point.
opinions on this album have surprised me for sure.
Yeah, they're
Nah,
different.
hell
Although
on.
it is
Give
very
him
early
time.
still to like we're not solidifying these opinions
Yeah.
in general.
Hey,
but-
give-
I mean,
give
I'll
him
buy
time.
the vinyl off you if you don't want it.
Oh,
You're
no,
gonna
I'm
like it.
keeping the vinyl. I'm fucking
oh fuck, I
ecstatic.
gotta buy it.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're gonna like it though.
I bought
feel
that
like.
shit.
Yeah, I gotta
Because
get it.
regardless.
I gotta get it.
Because
Dude.
if I like it, you have to like it. There's no.
Yeah, there's
way.
no way you hate it. The Ohio
Sir,
was
yes,
crazy.
sir. Fucking-
Ohio was crazy. How did you not?
I don't know, like it's sometimes a record can feel like it's doing too much, and I kind of feel like maybe Ohio did a little too much.
Do you feel like the whole album kind of did that then?
There's times, yeah, and that's my thing. Like there's times when I feel like Q is saying like absolutely nothing. He is just floating.
So what do you rate?
And then
the
there's
album?
times when I'm like, Q is never. This is overload. I've never gotten this much. Like, I've never gotten this much in like the bars from Q. Like, there's times like he has moments on here where he out raps all of these albums easily, but then he has moments where he mails where I don't want to say mail it in because maybe I'm just not picking up on what it is.
Well,
because
yeah.
everything's intentional. I don't even understand what the tracks mean yet.
I'll take
Like-
Break the Bank over a couple of these songs.
Yeah,
I'll be
oh,
honest.
for sure. But, like, that's what I'm saying is, like, I have no idea. I have literally no idea why the song Cooties is titled Cooties. I don't understand it. I don't understand what it means in the context of the album. That's what I'm saying.
And
like,
that's a
I got to
fact.
sit with it.
So-
This is
That's the thing,
intentional.
though. Maybe
Okay,
this is something that
I will
he
say,
understands.
On
but-
first listen, the idea I think of Cooties like is essentially like all the vices, all the demons kind of coming to get him. You know, like think back to like kindergarten, like ooh cooties, keep the cooties away from me, like kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's kind of the point of that song in
I got
general.
assaulted in kindergarten.
And
This bitch kissed me in the back of the neck. I was so offended.
what?
She was ugly, too. I was hurt.
No,
I was
and
hurt.
as I've listened to it, I think three
Messed
times,
it up with my main thing.
three and a half times or so now.
Uh-huh.
I'm finding more and more things as I go along, and it's really I think that also has a lot to do with it. There's so much going on that I think the digestion period is going to take a while for you to really sit back and actually listen to
That's what I'm
everything and
saying.
be like, oh, okay, this is what he's saying here. You know?
I think Twitter that's calling it an instant classic. And look, it could be a damn good album. And I know Vince Staples said it's his best. He played it for Jay-Z. I don't know how Jay-Z feels about it.
the
But
new Vince album.
no, Q played the album
Oh,
for Jay-Z.
okay.
But Vince said
yeah, yeah.
this Q album is his best album. Like, no,
Honestly, I
man,
agree.
he gave us something that we have to sit with. Like, this is not like you cannot possibly have a final opinion. And that's my main point with it right now. You can like it, but you don't even fully we don't even fully understand what this album's about yet.
We
Right.
don't, but at the same time, I kind of agree with Vince. This is on par with Oxymoron. For
Yeah, I don't see my opinion shifting towards liking it less.
because you said you don't have a skip,
Not really, no. I mean, not.
except for the
See,
intro,
but
maybe.
There's songs I like more than others, just as
Of
every
course.
album.
And there's
but, like,
also when you
I can,
change it so much, there's parts, right? Like there's
Yeah.
parts like that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
"Ah,
There's,
not the-"
there's definitely more
which is
songs that you like.
which is
than-
why
than
it needs to be
others.
listened to as a full. But yeah, like this is an album. Like there's no point in the album I'm like, oh, this
This is
is like a
boring.
real lull,
Yeah.
or whatever. Like it all flows together pretty well considering how off the fucking wall it is.
Now, what
Like,
about Oxymoron? Is there a song that you hate?
No, well, there's not really a Q song I hate.
But hell of a
dislike.
night though.
Well, okay,
it does
actually,
sound
yep.
it does sound like
Hell of a-
exactly it was made in 2014.
Hell of a Night is a skip, just as shout out to the last pod when we were
Hell of a Night is a skip.
Yeah.
That's definitely not a skip.
It's not okay. Of the time, it wasn't bad, but it's so
It sounds
dated.
so dated.
And it's
That's
the
what I'm saying.
it's the
Not at
same
all.
as on Long Live ASAP, which was my Cape album, Wild for the Night. Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, Wild for the Night was just.
No, that's
It's the exact same
that's
case
that
for both.
early 2010s rave rap. That's what
Hell
it
of
Yeah.
a Night was probably one of my favorite tracks on Oxy. So do you agree with
I don't
me?
dislike it. It
It
just
was one of
sounds
them.
very dated. That's all.
Not to
Mine was,
me.
Yeah.
mine was
Not to
purge
me.
for
But-
sure.
I used to listen to it in the back of a Chevy Impala on my way to the hookah lounge, dude. It was great. That was my favorite.
It's a classic song, but like it's honestly good. Like
Alright.
I love it.
Yeah. No, I like
No,
this
it's a great
album.
song. It's just very of the time. It's
It-
very when you hear that song,
Yeah.
it sounds
You know
like
it-
2013.
Well, yeah,
Exactly when it was
but
made.
that's the same thing you could say for Man of the Year.
I
But
thi-
but
I-
but
I
Hell
think-
of a Night is a way stronger example.
Yeah, because Man of the Year I think could be that age I think a little better. Not great, but still aged a little better than that song.
That
Studio.
I agree.
Hey,
Studio
that
does sound aged for sure.
Yeah.
But
What
not in a
about
bad
that?
way.
The whole album is that type of. Like,
Yeah, no, and there's
listening.
nothing wrong with it. We're just saying that
Yeah.
it is very of that
He
time.
rapped his ass off though on Time Killers. I gotta say that.
Now
Time
what
Killers
about
and Blue
what
Slugs.
about that? Yeah.
That
That
great,
song.
hey, great song.
That's Gravy used to be my shit. The bonus.
Gravy,
Everything
yeah,
good,
it was. I
everything
think
good,
Yeah
yeah.
and Gravy were both bonus tracks.
But
Yeah.
honestly,
they
Blue
were.
Lips and Oxymoron for me are like I can't
They
pick
could be
between
tied.
them.
Your opinion really, all of your opinions have surprised me on this album. honestly.
Everyone's
It's
surprised.
a good album. I knew. It was
I'm
gonna
more
be good.
surprised
Yeah.
this motherfucker hate.
No, that- I
doesn't-
know.
All
not
four,
hate,
all
but-
four teams have had fun. Chris.
Yeah, all four teams have had fun. I'm surprised that you're indifferent on it. I was in between with you. I did not think you were gonna like it.
I don't know. I don't know. It's good.
Well,
to me.
I came home today and
Because,
I'm
like,
like, did
hold
you
on.
listen to it? And he's like, no, like I'm about to start listening to it. I'm like, okay, I want to listen to it with you. Like I just want to see your reaction
Aw.
to this. And honestly, he like 13 out of 18. I didn't expect him to go that high. I thought he was probably like 8, 7.
I mean, you know your brother pretty well. Like, I just like
I didn't expect 13.
Yeah.
So you know him pretty well.
I
Yeah,
didn't
you've
expect
known
13
him for a
tracks.
while, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's-
no, only since he was born. You know?
not that he didn't live with me like my entire life.
right.
Yeah, no,
but I'm
no.
just saying, did
Yeah.
you expect him to like it as much as he does?
No.
Yeah. See,
No,
that's what
not
I'm
at
saying.
all.
Yeah.
I
We
like
did
I
not
said,
think
I
either
was
of you were
expecting
gonna like it.
7 songs max.
But,
Right.
Like, I listened to it, yeah, but like
Pig Feet, I knew
Will
for
I
sure
come
he was
back
gonna
to
like
it?
because we were waiting for that track.
maybe.
But
See,
Like-
that's what I'm saying.
Like, will I come back to it? Like,
Would you?
I don't
Do you
know.
actually? This is my question for you.
I
This
like
is the
it,
question
though.
I've been dying to ask, and then we'll get off of this album because we talked about it for a minute now.
Yeah, Q, we love you, man. Too much.
pause.
Not like that. If Meek Mill was here, bro.
All right.
Sorry. All right.
So,
Yeah.
do you see yourself actually wanting to? Because you're the youngest, and like this is like that's definitely a divide. Like as far as like I feel like older versus newer in terms of music. Like, do you see yourself actually returning to the album as a whole? Because I think that's what this is designed to be. This is designed to be. You can like songs, but the way they're gonna sound the best is together. So are you actually like? Do you? And it's okay if the answer is no, but like, do you actually see yourself like listening to this like again front to back, or are you just gonna take the songs you like and put them on a playlist and keep it moving?
I'm probably not gonna listen to it front to back again, but I will definitely put some songs on the playlist. The 13 tracks I like, well, they'll go on the playlist. If I get them like on a random day, like weeks from now or like a month from now, if I get that track come on, I'm not gonna skip it, but I'm not gonna go back to the album listen to it front to back again. I already did that. Like I'm like, oh okay, it's a good album, decent. I give it a C+.
I can respect that.
It's a 13 out of 18 for me, straight up, and that's not bad at all.
It's interesting though to look at it like almost like math or numbers in a way, as opposed to like
Like
just
how
Kind of
looking at
smart
it
though,
like.
because
because like you want to know like
I
what's
look
it
at certain albums that way, like the Cardi B album. That's what I look at. I know Cardi's not gonna have some concept. Cardi B's not gonna come with some conceptual album. She's gonna come with these are 14 songs. How many of these are bangers?
that's
like
the thing
Q,
though. With him, he
Q
doesn't
is,
look at it as concepts. He
Yeah,
looks at
Q
it as
is
songs.
like this album's conceptual. That's what I'm saying. I don't even understand the concept of this album yet. Like I don't know if what's the concept. Like everything is not what it seems. I don't even know what bullets means.
I feel like this is the best go-to. Is that what it is? Everything is not what it seems. Like,
Yeah.
I love.
No, like,
I love
why
that.
did he name it Blue
But
Lips?
did you
Why?
like this
That's
song?
what I'm
Blue
saying.
Lips-
I want to figure that out.
Blue
he put
Lips, by
effort into it.
definition,
I as a
he's
listener
posted
want to
it.
put effort.
But
Just
did
for-
you like the songs?
Yeah, I liked parts
Okay.
of a lot of the songs.
So fuck the concept. If you like the music,
No, yeah, I
the end of the day.
that's what I'm saying. I get that point. I'm just saying I'm looking at it a little different. That's why I wanted to ask him.
And like, yeah,
that's what the podcast
the
is
track
about.
that I'm gonna be coming back to all the time. They're Pig Feet and fucking what's the other one? Thank Me. What is it?
thank God for me.
Thank God for
Which
me.
that
Thank
song
God for
was
me.
a
Which will
fuck-
That
those
shit
two
was
are
hard.
gonna be the ones I'm playing a lot.
That shit was hard.
And
But
that
the-
does seem to be, although obviously Kendrick's departed, that seems to be, which I have nothing against, a formulaic TDE thing to have that horn sample song. Like, that seems to be kind of becoming, because it was the same on, between, even though not TDE, but affiliate, because of Kendrick, because of whatever, you have Family Ties with Baby
Yeah.
Keem. Kendrick had the one on his, and then Q has the one. I think this is going to become a staple thing of theirs to have
Yeah.
that one song with the crazy fucking horns going and shit, and it typically ending up being one of the more favored tracks on whatever album.
Overall, so we don't spend too much time about
Yeah.
Q. What do you guys give your
we
honest
didn't spend
opinion?
too much time because he only drops once every few years. So
Yeah.
Right, and
I'm good
But
with
what
it.
did you?
No.
What do you guys give it?
Like what of what? Like
right
out of
now-
10?
Right now, for me, it's incomplete, and that's a cop out. I know, but
right now it's a 7 out of 10
Complete.
for me.
I give it a 9, 8.5. 8.5.
Yeah, I give it a 7 to 8. I'll call it somewhere
Yeah.
in there.
And that's really
Um,
good for. That's really good.
And to close, I'll give the definition of what he put the definition of Blue Lips
oh yeah,
as.
he did put that out. I think.
Sure.
Meaning speechless, especially as the temporary result of shock or some strong emotion. So essentially,
See, that's what I'm saying though. This is transitional.
yeah,
It feels
and-
like Q figured himself out.
maybe it has to
I'm
do.
a genius.
He's
There we
mentioned
go.
that he had
All right,
nothing.
We can move on.
Maybe he-
What do we wanna
So
talk about
now
next?
that
I'm
he
kidding.
mentioned Family Ties, it got me thinking about someone, Baby Keem, who he teased an album.
He
That's
did.
right.
He did.
Did he?
teased an album.
I didn't
Yeah,
see that.
His new album's coming. It's coming
And
this year.
That's exciting. Who's gonna be on
Which,
the album?
honestly,
What-
I'm so excited for
let's
that.
give opinions right
You
now.
haven't heard-
Let's do this right now.
You haven't heard-
Kendrick is obviously going to be on it. That's a
He
dead
has
giveaway.
to.
Who's all
That's
the
a dead
artists you guys
giveaway.
It
think
would
is
be
gonna on
very
this?
like Kendrick
They're
to
not-
not be on it
yeah.
because he's
Or
like,
is
nah,
that
Keem,
Which
we're
one
gonna
you
do
want?
this for you and not have me carry not carry basically. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I think it'd be very on par for Kendrick to specifically not be on it on purpose.
For some reason, I don't know why, I can see a Yeet feature being on here. I don't know why.
I
It's
can
so
see it.
random.
I
I
can
can
see it.
see a lot of things, like JID again. He could be on there. Who knows?
Keem's a
Fuck,
very malleable
um,
artist. He can work with a lot of people.
Keem could work with.
You say JID again?
Yeah.
What do you mean again?
No, like I'm saying, like you know how last episode, like the other episodes, I was like JID.
I was going to say, when the
is
fuck
gonna-
did he have a song with
But
him?
hey, JID didn't turn out to be in Blue Lips, sadly. Fuck
Yeah.
it. I mean,
Which-
not even any.
What kind
not-
of idiot had that take?
You said it was a good take, so shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
Hey,
I
bro,
did.
it'd been
He
nice.
said,
though.
"No, that's
That
fair.
was
That's
fair.
fair. Yeah,
But
that's
like
fair."
now that I mention him again, yes,
Yeah.
JID, I'm mentioning him again.
He's
I
more
did
of
say,
an
I
idiot.
did say ASAP, though, but we didn't see ASAP either. So
No.
clearly he did this as a whole TDE project, including
That's what I'm
Rico
saying.
Nasty. So.
Yeah, and we should have known that was coming. Anyways, enough about Q. We moved on from him. But like,
Shout out Q.
what were,
Good ass
where
album.
was I? Where
Baby
was I?
Keem.
God
Baby
damn,
Keem.
Baby
Baby
Keem,
Keem,
man.
JID.
Fuck you, me.
JID
Bitch, I'm
again.
Baby Keem.
Two
All
phone baby
Two phone
Keem.
baby Keem. Fuck you, me.
Yes, I like you.
I am here,
We
ho.
were talking about Playboy Cardi could be on it.
Yeah.
He could do anything. It would not
He could put
surprise
any-
Drake could be on it.
You could put anybody.
It could,
Yeah.
It would not surprise me if he has like fucking Janae Aiko
Or
random
Jack
like,
Harlow.
Which how many artists have we seen that you could say that for?
was
Like
gonna say-
that is something very specific that not a lot of people have. Where it's like you could kind of work with anybody and it could kind of work.
Okay, the artist he just said, that's the one artist I can't see being on this album.
Who?
What?
Jack Harlow.
You never know, dude.
No.
Anything could happen.
Those
Maybe-
are two completely different artists.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah,
Come on, he was on a song with Lil Nas X. What was it? A hit.
Doesn't matter.
Well, Lil Nas X is a pop star. It makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah,
why
Yeah,
Jack
and that's
Harlow.
kind of what Jack Harlow
But
is.
Did
too.
you ever see them two ever making a song together?
Okay,
For sure.
Let's be honest.
But do you see a Baby Keem and Jack Harlow song? I don't.
I can see that.
Chris, what do you think?
Bro, it's interesting.
yeah,
I would love to see it.
I mean, you don't rule anything out, obviously, but in
anything's
reality,
possible.
if I'm a betting man,
That's probably unlikely.
That's
I'm
like-
putting a lot of money on
That's
that.
like
Watch you end
negative
up being
1
on the album,
million.
and you guys are gonna be like,
That's-
oh,
Dude, plus 1,000 odds easily, plus 10,000 odds.
shit, I'm feeling
Or
lucky
plus,
today.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling lucky. Hey, you know what, Adi? Fuck it, I'll throw a penny on it for you. I'll throw a penny on it. No, so yeah, Keem's coming. Allegedly, Vultures 2 is coming. We're not going to spend too much time because who knows if that's actually going to happen, but
We'll
that's
see if
supposed
it
to happen
drops.
next
Yes,
week.
sir. He gonna be a better
but-
one.
All set.
Lil
I
Wayne
hope it's better.
was on YG's podcast, and this was dope. Lil Wayne was on YG's podcast, and the dude was I don't know who is like YG's man, but he just started a podcast on his YouTube channel. That's pretty dope.
What a time to be alive. YG has a podcast.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It really-
Motherfuckers, bro, I've had a podcast for 10 years. Run the numbers, fam. This is crazy. I never would have thought YG and me would be in the same space. I never thought we'd be coworkers.
Yeah, I know.
Here
We're
we are.
basically friends.
We kinda, but he had Wayne on. It was dope. It was a really dope interview. They talked about a lot of stuff. They talked about fatherhood. They talked about sports, all that shit. But one of the things he asked him was, how do you feel about like hip hop? Is like people are saying hip hop is dying, and Wayne said, if they say it and mean it, they're blind. Hip hop is innovative. It's growing. It's evolving. If they're a musician, they're only mad because they don't know how to evolve with it. And then he used the analogy of like how when the West Coast style offense came to football, it was new. Nobody knew how to deal with it. Just like NBA with threes, like that. Like the games change always.
Yeah.
That was his point. So he was just kind of saying it was changing. It's evolving. And I agree with that. So, like, Wayne's part of it is not really where I'm at with it. But, like, the fact that question has just been, like, asked the last year because hip-hop is not charting as well as it used to. It's, it was last year. It did not have a lot of time at the number one spot. You had Travis, you had Drake, and that was pretty much it. You had a lot of SZA, a lot of Morgan Wallen, but that's my point. Morgan Wallen does a song with Lil Durk. SZA has rapping songs on her album. Like that's why
Beyonce
to me, like,
just dropped a country song.
Which is
Everything is
crazy.
blending, and that was the
and
point.
Renaissance has hip hop elements to it.
And that
Like,
was the
that's
point.
everything. Hip hop is everything right now. It's a sample based genre of like it's so vast from what it was.
It builds
And
on
so-
itself.
Yeah, so like
It's
to
like the
say
perfect
hip hop is
formula.
dead is just ridiculous.
No, well, that was my point also before, is that you can't even say really that it's dead in general, because every genre is essentially some altered form of fucking hip hop now. Even
or it
dude,
takes the elements of it.
yeah, it takes
Yeah.
elements of it. If all country, dude, you know how many fucking country songs use trap drums and shit? Like,
Yeah, but like
you know,
hip hop can be any genre, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's sample
pop
based.
music, and that's what I mean, is that saying it's dead is like kind of that's kind of out of touch, because realistically, what it is that it's just all kind of hip hop in a way. Like pop music, hip hop's the new pop. It's just formed into that now. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like that's what it is. That's what I mean. You still have your whatever Carly Rae Jepsen's and
Drake, for
whoever. That was a
example.
crazy pull.
Yeah, bro, hip hop literally can't be dead if Drake is still literally one of the most
The
charting-
highest streamed artist.
Yeah, like one of the highest streamed artists.
One of the biggest artists of
So
all
was
fucking
Kanye.
time
Yeah.
in general.
Didn't Kanye just pass Taylor Swift?
Yeah, he like monthly, but not like
Regardless.
like that kind of stuff changes.
But Ye sells more than him
He did.
that's-
I think he did. Yeah, he did beat him, didn't
Which
he?
is crazy.
Yeah.
by 20
Well,
units.
If
Very-
we're,
which is, like,
comparing
crazy
Yeet to
close.
Vultures, then
Yeah.
but
No, like that's my point. Is you have like rap is just different now. It's not what it was. Where like you have your clear top, and that's a whole nother conversation. But that's why the throne conversation is totally different now. You're not gonna see just one person on the throne like you did in the 90s and the 2000s. You're gonna see now so many different styles, because you have people like you have people like Black Thought and Nas giving you mature content, and now it's like ScHoolboy Q, Blue Lips. Like you have that type of stuff. You have experimental shit like Danny Brown. You have pop shit like Drake. You have Nick Grant, Royce the 5'9", people that are just lyrical spitters, Ab Soul. Like, hip hop is so many different spaces, so many different sounds that you can't ever say that it died. And plus, like, it's reached the point where there's albums that are 10 years old in hip hop or 20 years old in hip hop that are still charting to this day, like Good Kid, Mad City, like Take Care, like 2014 Forest Hills Drive. Like, those type of things are happening. I could get that rap is starting to sound somewhat homogenous, but that's only one sector of it. That's only one sector of it. If you really think about it, like, rap is so vast and so different. Now, even the big three, right? They all do different things. Kendrick the album artist, Cole the rapper, Drake the pop star. They all do different things. Yeah, that's what rap is now.
There's been I mean that because although like because I see what you mean, but like there's a lot of times in hip hop that you could argue that this era specifically sounded homogenous with each other. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you could say that about a lot of 90s rap, and like, you know, even like specifically like the late 90s, a lot of things were sounding very, if you kind of compare like a Big L to a late 90s Nas to an early J to a whatever, they all kind of like they're all going towards one singular sound. You know what I mean? That was kind of what it was at the time. Crazy. So it's really the same thing now. It's just, and at the time people were saying the same fucking thing.
I'm saying cheers, bro.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Guys,
all right, nobody's listening to Chris.
No, it's cool, guys. I'll fuck myself. No,
I was listening.
Adi definitely was.
Adi was engaged. He was like...
No, all I said was that, like, even, like, late 90s, you had, like, you know, a lot of artists doing similar things at that time, too. And I'm sure there was a lot of people saying that it was all the same at that time, too. You know what I mean? Like, that's always been the thing with hip-hop, is that people have said, oh, it's all the same. Like fucking all the hip-hop, or radio media, the people who are out of touch with what's actually going on are very quick to say that.
Yeah. That's what it is, bro.
No,
it's
definitely.
like it can't die when it's everywhere.
Yeah.
You can have certain waves and you can have lulls, you know what I mean?
Like you said, Morgan Wallen literally used that shit in his songs. Like,
and also,
like
who
dropped
dropped
girl in
I'm sorry, but who dropped last year? Like 2022, we had a lot of big drops.
We let the liquor
We had a
talk.
lot of big drops, but think about the people, because they're only defining it by number one, which is stupid, first of all, because in terms of like number one, you still have 200 more spots on the chart.
You're dirty.
So to say, I miss whatever happened there. But
Nothing really
We're
crazy.
supposed to have fun on this fucking podcast. All right, relax.
Yeah, no.
Chill.
God
Chill out.
forbid I have a
God,
good time here.
forbid my fucking stomach produces gas.
Speaking of number ones,
Relax.
ScHoolboy Q is number one on iTunes right now. Just want to say that too. I
Well,
found that out as I
everybody's
was
number
sitting
one
here.
on iTunes.
Oh shit.
I'm pretty sure.
No, not everybody. Actually, ScHoolboy Q only is right now.
I'm not. Yeah, but I'm
And
not.
Meek Mill.
I'm not hating. But Chris, we grew up.
Meek
How
Mill.
many of our artists?
Millie.
How many of our artists were number one on iTunes? Every single one.
I don't know. I never bought anything. Shout
I
out
used
you,
to pray
Torn,
for
back in the
times
day.
like this.
Yeah.
I never bought anything.
But
Well, I have
All the DAP
physical copies.
Yeah,
but-
all the
yes.
Dat Piff rappers, when they first made their debut project, it was like number one on iTunes for like 10 minutes, and they were like, "Fuck yeah!"
honestly, bro, I miss buying copies of albums. Like,
You still-
honestly,
You still can't.
Believe it
You
or
can,
not,
yeah,
Adi,
you
you
can.
still can.
I was gonna say you still
no, I'm
can.
saying you can, but like, I never do.
Well, you could. You
That's
should.
a you problem.
That's between you and your God.
Yeah.
I'm saying I should get back to that and do that.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, but
Shout out to their mom, by the way, bro.
Buy
She-
albums.
Hey,
They're,
Chris.
they're expensive, but
Chris,
Shout out, Mom.
before we move on, yeah, shout out to their mom, because you know what's up in my fridge right now? It's
Budek.
some fresh budek.
we got Budak in the house.
We got it. We're busting that down after the pod.
Damn, I wish I didn't eat. Ooh, we got the Budak.
It's
Yeah,
meat,
bro.
meat and potato. So it's
Meat,
pretty
potato,
fun.
onion.
Y'all be coming
Yeah.
through with. Y'all be coming through
That's
with
what
the.
I'm saying.
with the-
That's what
we
I'm
got
saying.
some
man.
fresh
Hey,
Budak
shout-
in the
shout out to
house.
my- I'm
Hey,
gonna-
and also,
I got a
let-
pull up this week.
we also haven't mentioned today is the Bosnian Independence Day as well.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes,
It
sir.
sure is,
Appreciate
isn't
that.
that?
The
Look,
flag
hey,
is over there. It's off camera. You can't see it, but I do have a.
But I
Bosnian
swear it's
flag in
there.
the base.
I
Yeah.
swear.
It's there. I can confirm.
It is
I don't
there.
look like I own a Bosnian flag, but I promise you I do. I promise
Bosnian
you I do.
rap kiv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, anyways.
But,
all right, anyways, let's next
Don't
topic.
worry.
Next
So,
topic. For listen.
No,
Oh,
before
where you going still?
I think the last topic is Andre.
Push of
What did you
Kudas?
just say?
Oh,
Push me, quit.
Were you going still?
Push me,
No.
quit.
Were you still talking or what?
No.
He's always talking.
Oh,
You fucking, you Magarats. You fucking Magarats.
All right, listen, but for real, Andre 3000 said he was gonna drop it.
Fucking that sounds like a candy.
Andre 3000 said he was gonna drop
Stop
it.
rapping, bro.
Go
It's
ahead
done.
and- yeah.
No, you're crazy. I won't take that.
He's doing an intimidation of me right now. But that's honestly not bad. It's honestly not bad.
Intimidation.
Go ahead.
Who else are you
yeah.
guys?
Oh, wait, intimidation.
He's doing an intimidation of you. No,
And I'm really fucking scared.
I don't know what any of this shit is.
Chris is like, so Andre 3000 just announced that he wants to do another rap.
Imitation.
Yes.
Thank you. That's the word.
No, I'm actually trying to like talk for real. Who do you guys think? Like who else are you like suspecting an album from? Like who
That's
else
a
could
genius question. I wonder where you came up with
be
that,
like?
buddy.
Yeah, I wonder from your text saying
Yeah.
this is gonna be our pod.
No, I thought, hey, okay.
This is the best episode so far. I swear to God.
Get real fourth
For
wall
context-
moments going
for-
on.
yeah,
here.
a lot
What
of-
do you want me to
this is
do?
the idea.
Leave you on red? Oh, okay.
a lot of,
That's okay. Leave him on red.
yeah,
all the time.
you've done it before.
You did until about 6 p.m. today.
What do you want me? What do you want me to say to a song you sent me and say? What do you think about this song? What do you want me to say? It's fire.
A thumbs up would be
yeah,
By
nice.
the way,
yo,
the
it's
song's
some type-
good. It's
some-
on my playlist.
It's
So-
okay, Adi.
there
I
you
don't
go.
respond
That's
either.
That's what a response.
He got so buttered. This man literally sent a screenshot. He's like, damn, Adi leaving me on red
Yeah, he-
constantly. Adi's
No,
replied saying,
actually, that's fair. He did send you like 4 texts that you didn't respond to.
regardless, Adi responded back saying, yeah,
I
bro, the
said you-
song's fire. And I was like, damn.
No, I don't know. Maybe I was raised different. When a question is asked, there's usually an answer.
Yeah, not for Balkan.
He's not always
he's
kinda
he's
just
got
leave it
he's got a
hanging.
busy schedule. He gets his haircut.
He
what
goes
else
to
do you
work.
do?
Chris, hey,
Go to
Chris
school,
is,
work.
Hey, Chris is sitting at the register. He just wants to say something.
Bro, I was talking. I don't know. It's too much to talk about, but I'll just chop it up.
All right. No, but I thought. I thought what was happening before all
I know where
this
that was going.
was that earlier they had showed me a video of like Adi and Amer were having some side conversation, and I was just like, anyways, here's the start of the Rap Cave podcast. Like I just like ignored it and like kept going, like trying to do like my host duties, and then that's what I thought you were doing with the Andre 3000 thing. I thought you were doing that. How we were talking about bullshit,
No.
and then Adi just goes, "All right, guys, so Andre 3000, like I
No,
did."
but that is like basically what it is. That's how you did it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Anyways,
saying.
but you were talking to yourself basically though. Like you were like, what did he say? He was like, yeah, like what did he say?
I
Do you
don't
remember?
know, bro.
Bro,
It's
he was
in the
like,
video.
he's like, you always gotta like.
Oh
blah, blah,
no,
blah.
I definitely said something.
Yeah, I
smug
don't know
enough
what
for
you
to-
talk about sometimes. Sometimes
Smug-
you, like things just go out of your mouth.
Oh,
like,
you
Smug
always do.
enough to smug. No, it was a sneak comment for sure. It was a sneak diss for sure.
Yeah.
But it was
That's
loud
the one
enough
thing
for you to
about
hear.
Chris Platte. He loves to talk.
Yeah, Platte
Yeah,
does.
nonstop.
That's why he's in the right industry.
This man probably talks in his sleep.
I don't
Hey,
actually.
he's probably
He
like,
does- he does
hey,
can confirm.
hey,
I
he's
wish I
probably
did.
like,
Rap Cave podcast.
I wish I did.
I don't know. Ask
we
Diddy.
gotta think of some new things.
I honestly, I feel like I would have great thoughts.
Oh, 100%.
You would, and
probably
you should do that because
That's-
you have
hey,
great thoughts.
He wakes up in the morning and goes, I have a new idea for the pod.
No, but like that's good. That's really good. That's what we want. Like fuck it, yeah.
That's
Go
what, we
blow!
want. That's what we want. You to work in your sleep.
You never
Yeah,
stop
I'm not
working.
going to do that.
Yeah, no, fuck no.
No, I'm not.
Guys, we do that.
That's
don't
that's
worry.
safe for you, Platte.
Yeah.
No,
If
I've
you
never
get-
met a sleep talker though. Have you guys actually?
Never.
I have you.
No, I'm a sleepwalker though.
That's some creepy ass shit.
That's crazy.
Serious
Yeah.
question. Have you ever fell down the stairs while sleepwalking?
No, because I didn't grow up in a house with stairs. Thanks for bringing it up, dude. The one level, dude.
Apologies, guys,
Fuck
if you're in
you.
here for the rap cave. We're
Yeah,
talking.
we're getting off topic now.
We've
but
been way
anyway,
off
this
topic.
is low-key the best episode.
This
I
is
mean-
the most disorganized episode we've
Is
done.
this organized? But
Yeah, we
are we
should start
talking about
drinking on the
everything?
pod more.
Are we talking about everything? Yes, we did. I mean, we still got.
Anyway, that was episode six.
We still got a topic to fucking get
We
to.
still got.
What's the topic?
We still got.
Adi was starting it and then stopped.
Andre?
Yeah.
Stop rapping, bro. You're old.
You're fucking
You're
no.
old
You're
as
tripping,
fuck.
Amer. No, I gotta disagree with you here. One of the
I'm
greatest
sorry.
rappers of
You're out
all
of
time.
pocket.
I didn't say he's terrible. I'm saying the guy's probably 60, bro. Stop.
Man's old as
It's done.
shit.
He's like 45.
Yeah, he's in his like 40s. Eminem. You want Eminem to keep rapping?
Hell no.
Okay, good.
All right. As
No,
long as we're on the same
no,
page.
there's nothing else to rap about.
We got one more topic that I want to talk about too.
Oh, God.
You guys didn't answer my question.
Yeah.
Who are you expecting an album like Andre 3000 to drop? Who would you want that?
That's where I'm at with this. So he had the quote, and he was like, hey, I'd love to rap again. I'd love the challenge of rapping and making a rap album. And they said, so it's coming? And he said, possibly. And after doing a whole album rollout with, hey, I got this flute album, don't ask me about no fucking raps. And then he says, you know what? I'd like to rap. So
I hope.
let's have fun with this
he
because
didn't quite
none of
say
us
that.
here.
He said he had nothing to rap about, so that's
We're-
why he made a flute album.
That is so obnoxious. That is so
You're the
obnoxious.
worst, dude. You
You
know
know
that?
You know what's crazy is that annoys the listeners way more.
Did
than
you
it annoys
realize
us.
that you're not a champion?
Because there are people with headphones right now that have to listen to you fucking
I apologize
nasty.
in advance.
and have to
But not really.
slurp like Meek Mill. But
Hey, yo.
hey yo, don't ask me. That's Diddy. But yeah, so let's have fun with it. We're not expecting an Andre rap album, but what's a rap album that's like out of pocket that you would love to happen, like something. I lost them, but
I'd love a. Well, obviously,
Why you
I
staring
mean,
at me, dog?
goes without saying, I'd love to see a new Jay album at any time.
I was gonna say that. Jay-Z.
that's the
That'd be
right
nice.
that's the right answer. The obvious answer people are gonna say is Frank Ocean, Rihanna.
Now,
Fuck Frank Ocean.
well,
Bro, Frank
yeah, I
Ocean
mean,
hasn't dropped since like what,
No.
2016?
of course,
have you
I
listened
would
to
love
any
to
of
see
them?
both of
No,
them drop
exactly.
too, but I've given up hope. ASAP Rocky, obviously, I want to drop as well.
ASAP
but
Rocky?
As far as like old heads and shit like that, I love to see Wayne come with a real heavy hitter. But unfortunately,
won't.
some of the past couple of albums he's came out with have just kind of
Trash.
fell by the wayside. And I'd like to see him really have a huge renaissance as well, because I think not only does he deserve it, but he's capable of it.
I agree.
You know who I'm excited for? The Baby. And Ken Carson.
Fuck the baby. Anyways, let's
fuck
talk
you.
about this. So,
Shout out to Baby, my favorite rapper.
That's what I'm talking
the
about.
baby, the baby, the baby, the baby.
All right.
Anyways, I was gonna say someone. Damn it, bro, you fucked me up because you said the baby. It like shits on your brain when you mention him.
Jay-Z though. No, it's time. Nas dropped 6 albums. Where you at, Jay?
Yeah, for sure.
Hold up. What was the artist I was just gonna say?
The Baby.
Oh, so an artist that I would want to drop suspectfully, like come out of nowhere, you know, because he hasn't dropped. I feel like in a little. Well, he's dropped tracks, but
He's
he
going
hasn't
to say
dropped the
something
album.
so stupid.
Joyner Lucas, bro. I've been actually like.
He's
going
got a
back,
new album coming out.
Which
22nd of March.
then I'm ready for.
It's
that
crazy
shit.
because you said he was gonna say something stupid. And he
How do
did.
you?
I'm good on Joyner Lucas.
I told you.
was
He's going to
so
say something
funny.
so
That's
dumb,
right,
bro.
Chris.
Damn, y'all crazy.
Joyner
bro.
Lucas.
I think
Nah.
he's good as fuck.
Bro,
not
I'm
racist.
sorry. He's good, but he's also very...
That's crazy. You were gonna say something stupid.
Hey,
and
your
you did.
laptop's going to fall, bro.
It'll be fine.
I'm just talking shit.
It
No,
builds
it's not
character.
stupid. I'm just not a Joyner
builds
Lucas fan.
character.
I never have been.
It's corny.
I've never been into
corny.
it.
It's
Yeah,
not.
Yeah, a little
he
bit.
is just
At
very.
times. At
Yeah,
times.
I mean, Platte, you've
There's
even
times when he's not corny.
But I'm
Plenty
ready
of
for the
times when he
Polo
is.
G, a hood poet,
Joyner
bro.
Lucas and Logic had a song together. Can you get more cornier than that?
yeah, that's.
Hey, I'll
And
be
it was
one
a
of
good
the
song.
I'll be one of the few people that said that.
Do you
like,
think one
I
of
was
them
actually
had-
proud of Logic on
One
that
of them had to pick if they were black or white for the whole song.
they had to assign races for this.
I
Song.
think
No,
he's a
and
good
no
artist.
disrespect to both of them, but they're both corny, in my opinion.
I
don't
agree.
think
The
Joyner
whole
Lucas
fast rap
is-
What,
shit
what
has
I
gotta
fucking
go.
hate
I
is
agree.
that like they're both actually good rappers,
And
but the
Eminem pushed all
music
that
itself is just not that good.
Eminem
to
is
me.
the only one that can.
If he was out of jail, Tory Lanez, that's what I would have said. Tory
Okay,
Lanez.
Tory Lanez. I would love for him to drop an album.
He's done. Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
No,
Oh,
Jay Z is a
promise
great one. Another one people are gonna throw out there, Jay Leck, but you can keep that shit. I don't care
Jay
anymore.
Electronic? Yeah,
I don't care. I don't care about Yamaka, Hamaka,
You seen Kevin Durant drop the freestyle and it sounds like Jay
Bro,
Electronica.
it did, bro. I said, this, why,
Kevin Durant.
why is Kevin
I suspect she
Electronica-
migrated from Kansas up to Dearborn and
Bro, that man really sounded like Kev Electronica.
He is from like Jay Electronica is from like near.
I want a
here, I believe.
Gambino Redemption album.
Yeah, I don't see him rapping though.
Yeah.
Bro, how long is this fucking podcast? I feel
It's
like we've been talking.
We've been talking for a minute.
What is it on?
What is it? Let's see. But
It's on YouTube.
No
Please
shit.
stream.
No shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
But tell
Like,
me what the time
comment,
is.
share, subscribe.
Yeah, please.
An hour and 12.
There's no way.
But we started like 10 minutes after we submarine talk and all that bullshit
Yeah.
we had.
That shit
Yeah,
was
shout
funny.
out
Should we keep that in
Submarine.
there?
I don't know. We'll figure that
Bloopers?
part out.
Bloopers?
Definitely a bloopers for sure. But anybody else, like any RD is another one. I'd love to see Pharrell just do more shit.
Yeah, that is true. Is where has Pharrell been? Like
He's
he
been
has-
popping up like production credit wise,
but like few and far between
Yeah.
even there. Like he hasn't really. I mean, I know he's got the whole fashion thing going and whatever. Like
Nah.
but he hasn't really.
Nas just dropped 6
You just
albums
say
in like
Nas?
3 years.
Bro.
I'm good. I
I'm
love
good
Nas.
on Nas. I'm sorry.
I love no. I won't. I will never refuse a Nas album. Don't get me wrong. But
I will.
That's crazy.
Now I will. Like, bro, enough.
Yeah,
he
he
dropped
dropped-
enough.
he dropped
Never
6
enough.
albums.
Bro, you didn't even listen to King's Disease 3. Name one song.
I didn't listen to that shit.
Exactly. I don't want to hear it.
There you go. He just dropped, buddy. He just dropped.
Full circling this, you know the song that came out, I think like mid to late last year, "Riot" by A$AP Rocky.
I'm gonna start a riot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one. He also dropped so he dropped the video for that, and that was also the one that he used for the Beats ad, and then he also dropped I guess a remix with Pharrell, which I didn't know that happened until today. Actually, I thought that was the only version of the song was just
Of that
A$AP.
song?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Pharrell's creating, so I want to see him do something.
He has.
He has a couple songs with Pharrell.
Oh yeah, for sure. But he has Riot, and then he has Riot featuring Pharrell Williams.
Oh, what the fuck?
So he must have dropped like some sort of remix. I didn't know. I thought the video version was the version of the song. You know.
I don't know. The last one I'll say, or 2 last ones. I'd love for Timbaland to come back.
Yeah.
I'd love for Timbaland to come back. He's been.
You know, a Missy Elliott and Timbaland album
Would be
in 2024
fire.
would be insane.
That producer, that weak
Yeah.
producer.
Yeah, one of the best
Excuse,
producers.
yeah,
ever.
you got
Weak.
watch your mouth.
I would
You said
love.
weak?
I would love to hear a Juice WRLD come back. That'd be
All
nice.
right, that's just poor taste.
We're cutting that
Yeah,
out because
that's
that's
just
what pissed
poor
me
taste.
off.
That's just poor
Huh?
taste.
We're cutting that out.
The last one.
Okay, but honest to God, though, no, I'm saying if he has like a bunch of songs that aren't released,
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying,
I
bro, fuck
thought-
all 3 of y'all.
Yeah.
First of all,
The posthumous album is a talk for another day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we-
we should
we
actually
need
put that.
that.
in
Because
the
that's
We need
that's a moral compass issue.
Yeah.
because he's got so many unreleased songs that he's like previewed on Instagram and shit that sound fire.
I got a question for you guys. Before we close this off,
Dr. Dre was my last one.
if you were Dr. Dre's good.
Detox.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you had
If
one
Dr.
more.
Dre, if Dr. No, if Dr.
Drop
Dre dropped an
Detox,
album,
god damn it.
if
Yeah,
Dr.
where's
Dre,
Detox?
Where has it been for the past 10 years, bro?
All right,
It's been more than 10 years.
let
I
me
think.
ask this question.
been 20.
If you had to pick any dead rapper to come back, I know who you're gonna say.
Yeah.
But
Clearly.
if you don't have his choice, because I want to know something different.
if you disregard
No,
his
listen,
dead
And
Sorry,
you
artist,
can't say Juice World.
What's a rapper that you want to come
See how
back?
his demeanor changed?
Can I guess it for everybody? I feel like I know what
he's
everyone's
like, I don't want to play this game anymore.
Yours is gonna be Meek Mill, or I'm sorry, Mac
So
Miller.
much Meek
Mac
Mill.
Miller. My bad.
That's who he's trying to divert
Mac
from.
Miller.
Did he killed it like that?
Fuck you.
Murder.
Yours is gonna be Mac Miller. Yours is gonna be Juice WRLD.
Okay,
Okay.
that's what you think.
And
That's interesting.
so who is it then?
X?
It was gonna be X.
Yours is gonna be X.
No.
No.
Easily. Mine should be
Nipsey
the easiest
Hussle.
in the room.
Nipsey
Yeah, it's
Hussle.
Nipsey.
It's gonna be Nipsey.
That's actually
Mine,
Pop.
honest to God,
Pac.
my opinion,
Yeah, Tupac for sure.
I swear I was
Or
about to
Biggie.
say that. Tupac.
Or
Yeah,
Biggie,
I mean,
either
well,
one, because
well,
I think
Biggie-
Biggie was
Biggie's
the
a big
greatest
one.
artist
I mean,
ever.
mine could be Juice WRLD too.
Tupac is better though.
Mine could be Juice WRLD too.
No,
Juice and
Biggie's
X were
better.
like the
No.
same for me.
Absolutely.
Like I like both of them that much.
Yeah,
we'll get into that discussion.
Mac
another
is
day.
obviously my number
We'll do
one
that
choice.
head-to-head.
Couple
Yeah,
honorable
perfect.
mentions, kind of obviously the R&B realm, but Aaliyah
Yes.
would be like, imagine the status she could have reached she didn't
Aaliyah was
pass
fucking
away.
cold.
Yeah.
Now that you brought up,
Aaliyah was cold.
now that you brought up Juice WRLD, he was so fucking young when he
He was
died.
talented,
Yeah.
bro.
How old
And
was he when
I
he
also-
died?
bro?
I think he was like 22.
21, 22.
I also
No, he
wanna-
was like 20.
20. No.
Or
He was
25,
turning
right?
23.
And that's
he's
so
really
crazy
close.
to have that much talent, bro. Like, he could have dropped so many albums, bro. Like, he would have been like a legend. to me.
I also would have liked to see where Pop Smoke's career would have went.
Pop Smoke,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was another one. 50 Cent was really rooting for him.
Young Dolph, I miss
Yeah.
you. Fuck.
Dolph, yes.
Yeah.
Dolph, too.
Dolph is a big
Takeoff,
one.
obviously we know. Like that was a hard one.
Yeah, for
there's-
me, it would either be Juice WRLD or Dolph, man. Those two are my favorites.
I think if I'm just looking at from like a
A fan perspective.
yeah, fan perspective, because you're right, like the honestly X and Juice are great answers because I feel like
Yeah.
they had like superstardom, like they had. I feel like we talk about like Drake, Kendrick, Cole, like okay, who's gonna be the next like era? I think if Juice and X were alive, they would have easily been the next era, like
Oh,
the
100%.
easily.
And they
And
would
the thing is, I could easily see them dropping like a collab album.
that would have been so nice.
Yeah.
With Ski on
Yeah.
it.
And
With
I-
Ski on it. Oh
I
my
also
God.
say, and again, I know, like, obviously I'm the big fan of him, but, like, the thing about the Mac Miller's death at the time was that, like, he was really reaching a point where he was. Now, do I think he would have been superstar status even to the point that Juice WRLD was? Maybe not. But he was
No.
really reaching. He was reaching a tipping point in his career when he passed away, which sucks. Like
Yeah.
he dropped his arguably
his
most successful album.
Best album.
And the
You
thing
know what I
is,
mean?
I was never huge into him. The two songs I actually did like from him was Donald Trump and Loud.
Yeah,
the
those,
two
those are
most
back. Those are back in the
basic.
day. Yeah, for
Man,
sure.
you know what song I think about when I
There's
think of
good.
Mac
One,
Miller?
one day I'll have to give you like
Diablo.
an honest like drop of a couple of songs. Like, hey, this is a good breadth of knowledge on him as an artist and shit.
Well, we
He's
had
a-
that.
That's the
discussion
thing.
before
When
the
I
pod.
listened to like two of his projects, I liked it, but not enough to come back and listen to it on my own. Mm-hmm. Like it was cool for a first listen, but to come back and listen to it again, I was kind of like,
Yeah,
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
get bored of it.
No, hey, opinions respected.
Hey man, when I think about Mac Miller, the song I think about, like to me right away, is like the song he made with Ariana Grande.
Oh,
Oh, Love the Way.
Yeah, I
Oh.
love the way. That
yeah,
shit.
the way. Which
That
was
one or
that was
favorite part,
That was a
the
great
newer
song.
one.
That was a
And then
decent song. I didn't
so,
mind it.
so when they were dating,
Yeah.
they did The Way, which was on Ariana's album,
Mm-hmm.
and then they did
Favorite
My
Part.
Favorite Part, which
Yeah.
was on Mac's album
Yeah.
together. Which were both those were both very
No,
good
both
songs.
were good
They
songs.
actually, as collaborators, they worked really fucking well together.
They
It was
did.
I
surprising.
love the way. I like that song.
That video made me fall in love with Ariana Grande when I was a kid.
Ooh, wee! God
Don't get me
dang.
started.
Yeah.
Do not get me started on Ariana
But-
Grande.
I think that's where we'll call it. Thank you, everyone. Episode
we'll call
6.
We'll call it an evening.
Episode 6 of the Rap Cave podcast. Once again, Chris Platte, Chris Adams, Amer, Adi. What up, though? Listen, leave a comment. All right, Siri, relax. But leave a comment in the video below. Let us know, what do you think of ScHoolboy Q's album? What do you think about Meek Mill and Diddy? What do you think about Rap Is It Dead? Who's the album that you're waiting on? All of that and more. Please
And
like,
what do you think
share,
about Adi's
subscribe.
haircut?
Yeah, and
What do you think about my
know?
haircut, guys?
Rate
Do you think
the haircut.
Barber Ben did a good job? Leave it in the comments.
Rate the haircut. But we'll be back next week, and we got some more side quests coming. Those have been fun, so we'll have those
And
videos
more
for you.
head-to-heads coming up.
Yes, a lot more
Next
stuff
is
coming.
Tupac and Biggie, just because you said that.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
think
I'm
we
not
should
that
do
excited for that one.
that. I think
No,
we
it's
should do
okay.
that.
It's just a me and him thing.
Yeah.
You guys do that.
Yeah,
do
that's a
your
separate
thing.
one.
Oh,
do your
it's
thing.
it's your guys' thing.
It is our thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
that-
hey,
that's
hey,
cute.
hey,
I
let them
apologize.
do their thing.
I apologize.
We'll make our own fucking
Yeah,
thing.
you
How
two
about
do our
that,
thing.
dude?
Yeah,
We'll do
you
our
two
thing.
can do your own thing, whatever
y'all do
whatever that
thing.
is.
Fuck.
We can
do
mix
what
it
you
up. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Make our
maybe
own
you can
thing.
be on camera for once.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Hey, we gonna have a face reveal soon.
We'll be right
Face
back.
reveal
Hey.
coming up.
Hey, yeah. If this video gets 10 likes, he reveals
No,
his face.
25.
We'll be right back.
That's a little high.
We'll keep it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're working on
10 likes so you can see this man's face.
We're working on the Adams cam for sure.
We're working on that.
All
Adam
right.
scam. Thank you, everybody. Peace out.
out,
Have a safe night. Have fun.
Peace
we'll
out.
catch you on the next episode.